Hey, what's going on? It's Janelle Lewis, your first-time homebuyer specialist, and I have an educational video. Shout out to Krista for asking me to go a little bit in details about this whole solar panel situation and what's my take on it. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Now, the pros of solar panels is that they can help you save on your electricity bill, hands down. That's part of it. The problem that I have is with some of the solar panel companies of how they try to upsell people, and they will tell you need more solar panels than you need, especially if you have like a newer construction built after like 2010 to even 2015 and up. You really don't need that much. The houses are built with energy efficiency already. So I'm just going to go through some cons and some things to kind of look out for. One of their lies sometimes they will say is that, hey, if you get these solar panels for $20,000 or $30,000, that it's going to bring up your value of your home. Not necessarily. Some appraisers will give 3,000, 5,000. I've never seen one go over 10,000 of having solar panels on your house. So let me ask you a question and you tell me what you think. Does it make sense to put $60,000 worth of solar panel on your house to only in return maybe get a $10,000 value? No. On top of that, it puts a secondary note on your home. So it puts a lien. So when you decide to sell your home, it's either the buyer has to come and assume the lease agreement that you had or take over the solar panel payments, or you as a seller have to pay them off before you can officially sell the home. Now, I don't know about anybody else, and maybe it's just me. It just does not make sense to put $40,000 lien on my property for solar panels. That's going to save me maybe 50 to 100 bucks a month. Now, with that being said, there's some people that might feel a little contrary to that of like, for instance, if you have a house that's 3,000 square feet, and let's say your utility bill is running you $500 a month. Well, getting solar panels of $150 that might bring your utility bills down to $200. Okay, that one's more of a no-brainer and stuff like that. So I'm just going to use my house as an example. During the summertime, I'll spend about 150, 200 bucks a month on electricity. But during the wintertime and stuff, I only spend about 40 to 50 bucks. But when I average the cost of what I pay yearly for my utility bill, taking each month, dividing it by 12 for the whole year, I'm literally paying $125 a month on average for the whole year. So when a solar panel company comes to me and says, hey, you can get these solar panels and it's going to cost you 70 bucks a month, plus, disclaimer right here, they will charge you for using the electricity. There are some solar companies that will give you a credit if your solar panels take in so much solar power and stuff like that. That's a whole nother video. I'm not going to go into that. But it just doesn't make any sense. Why would I take the $70 and then still pay the $20 and stuff? Plus, now I got a lien on my house of $30,000, $40,000. And when I go to sell it, I got to hope that somebody's willing to take over that lease. So sometimes I've seen it to where it has affected property values in a bad way. If your house fair market is $275 without the solar panel and you have $50,000, $60,000 worth of solar panels, someone paying $325 for a $275,000 house sometimes doesn't make sense. Granted, doesn't mean you have to pay it off at once. They could take over their payments and stuff. But does that fluctuate or kind of make a make and break type of decision in a buyer's mind? Absolutely. Here's the other thing that I want to cover when it comes to solar panels. Now, solar panels, if you're going to get them on your house, be sure to check out your roof. If they install the solar panels, they will repair anything that they damage or anything like that. However, I had a client who had solar panels on the house when they first bought it. The roof was okay, but by the time they got the solar panels, like another 2 or 3 years later, they ended up wanting to sell the house. It was a shingle roof and it was towards the end of its expectancy. So when they were selling the house, they got an inspection report and it came back that the whole roof needed to be replaced. Okay, seller, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and give some money away to go ahead and replace the roof. Well, we found out the fun way that to take down each solar panel was going to be about $250 each and to reinstall them. It costs $5,000 to take those panels off, then have a licensed roofer come redo the roof, and then put the solar panels back on. So if you're gonna do it and you have shingle tile on your roof, figure out your life expectancy on the roof before you do that. If it's 5 to 7 years, I think you're okay. But if you're gonna have to replace your roof 2 or 3 years from now, and then to do that, and then pay another additional fee to take those panels off and put them back on, I just don't suggest that. Get the new roof first and then entertain that thought. So for me, it's one of those things that it became the new wave. Everybody wanted to do it. Everybody wanted to be go green. But my biggest thing is to think about it before you decide to do it. I don't have the best experience with solar panels. If you have a large house, yes, it saves you money. But if you have an average size house that's been built, that's newer and stuff, it might not be really worth it. And here's another thing, guys. This is Inside Lane. They even reach out to us agents and stuff like that, trying to get our clients' information just to get in touch with you. And they will offer credits to us of like $200, $400 if you decide to get solar panels. Not really feeling it. Is it an extra way to make money? Yes. But for one, I don't believe in giving my clients information out. And for two, I'm only going to present you something that's going to be beneficial for you and your family, not for the sake of me just making some quick money, quick cash. Does it make sense, again, to put 30, 40, 60, highest ever seen, $80,000 of solar panels on your house and put a lien on your property? With this new market too, I definitely think it's going to be harder to sell your home if you have solar panels on it now, depending on where your price point is going to be at your house and how much is left on that solar panel lease agreement or whatever the case may be. So that's just my thoughts. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know, and then give me your spin. Tell me what you think about the whole solar panel situation and what's kind of going on. Hey, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. God bless.